I I heard the complaints from me, myself, and I in the fake comment section that is completely unpopulated by anybody. I'm just gonna try to talk really loud or like talk this way because I heard that crispy. I don't know why the audio sounded so crispy. I guess it's my beard. I need to shave. But welcome to another video diary. We got two uploads in a row because my last video before the last video diary that I uploaded a couple minutes ago was 2 days ago. So I'm making up for it. Movie reviews. I feel like it's an oversaturated market, and I feel like if I made movie reviews, it's just gonna be another voice in the wind. You know what I'm saying? Just another blip in the cacophony of sound. That's why I never wanted to do movie reviews myself on this channel because like I didn't think it was gonna be interesting, and I thought it was an oversaturated market because not because it is, but because like I said, there's a lot of people giving their opinions on movies and stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm not gonna give my own opinion on movies. It's not. It doesn't make sense. Until I realized that this is my fucking channel, and I want to do it. So I'm not gonna do it for the views. I'm just gonna do it for myself, and to give my thoughts, and to put them out there. So I have a small structure in my brain for how this is gonna go down, but let's just jump into it. I watched 12 Years a Slave like 2 days ago. It is top 10 slavery movies I've ever watched. Like, it was amazing. I went into the movie completely. I did not expect it to be as good as I thought it was going to be. It was an amazing movie. So let's just start with the direction. The direction was amazing. I really loved those little close up shots, especially in the beginning where the guy was literally the camera was literally trespassing through some sugar canes. And there were some other close up shots that I really enjoyed. And the director's style was, you could really tell that the director had a certain style, and he really showed that off in the editing, the shots, and the lighting as well. I really liked that shot where after Solomon got kidnapped. Um, now that I think about it, after Solomon got kidnapped, there was that shot of him where the light is beaming down on him, and he's inside this prison, or he's inside like this cell, and he has the chains on him, and he's like, "What is this? Where am I?" And the way it's presented, and it's like, oh, I thought it was a dream when I first saw it, but then I'm like, oh wait, this is actually real. It's actually happening. So because it was like in between, it was him there in the cell, and then the scenes were jumping between the two circus guys taking him upstairs to the bed because he was mad drunk. So I'm like, oh, this is probably just a dream of something that's gonna happen later in the movie. But no, it actually ended up happening. And it's interesting because like when you're in those types of moments, or if you were in his shoes, the first thing you probably think is like, is this a dream? Am I dreaming? This can't be real. This isn't real. But then it is real. And then you get sold off to slavery. But yeah, that was great storytelling and great editing. And the colors were beautiful, the direction was beautiful, and the editing was great. And I really liked the way that the editing and the direction would flow into the story, into the structure of the story itself, and the structure of the movie rather. But yeah, so that was the direction. Now, the acting was amazing. Obviously, I loved Solomon, the guy that played Solomon. He was amazing. I love Patsy's character. Patsy's acting was amazing. The way she would like wail when she was getting hit by whips, and whenever she would cry out in pain. Those were like genuine wails of genuine despair. And you could really like tell like, damn, this is real shit. So W performances on their end. I don't know why I just clapped like that. Why am I clapping like a fucking, am I a penguin? Happy Feet review coming soon. Um, um, Now I don't know where to start with like the story, man. I don't know where to start. I think the story really shone. It was a true story, so but I think it where it really shone was Solomon's journey as a character. The way he started out and the way he ended was just all so perfect and all just so it was so interesting. And I really liked the way that the movie portrayed that journey as well. Obviously he starts off as like this is a misunderstanding. I'm gonna get out of here soon. I don't know why I'm here, but the point is I'm gonna get out of here soon. So he's hopeful, he has that hope. And as the movie progresses, he tries to get people to understand that I'm not supposed to be here. And as the movie progresses later, he starts to settle into his role as a slave. But he still maintains that small hope, right? And whenever he displays those small rays of hope, they always get shot down. And I think one of my favorite moments in this movie is like a lot of the times it's not directly told. You know what I'm saying? It's shown. It's not like he's telling you that I have no more hope left. It's like the events speak for themselves and the way they're portrayed speak for themselves. Obviously sometimes it's more obvious when he was with his first master's house. He's towards like, oh yeah, I can read a word or two. But then when he went to the other master's house, he was like, I think it was his, no, it was his third master's house. One of the third master's house because he was lent there, and temporarily he was like, I don't work. I just here. I don't read. I mean, I don't read. I can't read. I'm just here to work, and that shows like, oh, he's toning himself down and how he's surviving, and it shows. It also shows a little bit, his lack of hope and his lack of, you know, how he's sort of settling into his role as a slave and how he's slowly losing hope. And I think one of my favorite scenes where that happens is when that snitch ass motherfucker snitched to Ebbs, his really bad master, about the letter. As soon as he snitches about the letter, he goes ahead and burns it. He goes ahead and burns it, right? And while he's burning it, there's this beautiful shot where he's looking at the letter, and the camera is down up, and the fire from the letter is the only lighting in the scene. So as the light goes down on his face, obviously it's the fire from the letter that he lit on fire slowly dimming. And then there's this last scene where it's just the letter, and the last embers of the letter are slowly dwindling. And in my opinion, that obviously represents his hope. His hope is slowly dwindling. His hope is slowly going out until there's nothing left. So I think that was beautiful visual storytelling. But after that scene, someone on the plantation dies and they hold a funeral for him. And there's this beautiful scene where everybody comes together to sing a gospel song around him. And I didn't catch it at first, but after I thought about it, that was after he got snitched about the letter. And then he starts singing that gospel song. He wasn't singing it first, but then he started singing it, and it was like he started slowly singing the gospel song, and then he really got into that song. I was over in heaven, Lord, and hear that Jordan go, go Jordan go. My soul will rise in heaven, Lord. On some Jesus is King shit from Kanye. But I feel like that represented like him taking back his hope and taking back his desire to be free. Because maybe at that point he had just completely given up. But when he started singing that gospel song, it was like him regaining some sort of hope, him regaining some sort of vitality. Like there's still a possibility that I can get out of this. I shouldn't just let melancholia destroy me. And that melancholia was represented in Patsy. And now that I think about it, it's a great just it's like a comparison or like an opposite situation where you have Patsy who's completely giving in to despair. She wants to die. And Solomon is like fighting that thought. Why do you want to kill yourself? That's just melancholia. Don't give in to despair. Don't give in to those thoughts, you dimwit. Until the letter burns and until he gets stitched on. I don't feel too hopeful right now. But I'm singing this gospel song and you know what? Yeah, I ain't gonna do it. And that was presented in Patsy, like Patsy was symbolic of her, of maybe, or like an alternate version of somebody in his situation who just completely gave up. And then you have Solomon, who could have completely given up, but he was like, no, I'm not going to stay in melancholy. I'm going to stick to myself. So that was a very, like, he held on to his character very well now that I think about it, very consistent with him, his character. Because he was talking about it earlier, like, don't dwell on it. Don't dwell on it, bro. Don't let melancholia get you. Don't stay in the past. Just keep going. Just keep trying, Just just don't give in to those thoughts. But after that whole thing with the letter, that idea of him was challenged, and he persevered after he sang that gospel song. So I think that was beautiful visual storytelling, and I think just his journey as a character is amazing. Now, this is one general theme that the movie had that was also really interesting. A lot of slavery movies is obviously white good, black bad, right? But I think the movie also did a really good job in just saying, these were human beings back then, and a lot of these white folks who had slaves didn't think they were in the wrong, and they weren't completely evil people. And it did a really good job in presenting that, in presenting that sort of moral dilemma, or presenting how people thought about it, and was sort of justified back then, you know what I'm saying? And there's one more theme. There's that theme, and there's one more theme that I kind of lost my train of thought on. There were a lot of scenes where people get abandoned, right? Or people just get completely looked over. You have Solomon after he got off the boat, and the guy was looking for his slave, and he was like, "Yo, dude, what about me? What about me? Where you going?" He just completely did not forgot to mention him, or didn't mention him at all, to not get in trouble. There was a time that the girl that he was on the same boat with ended up getting taken away, and she was like, "Solomon, help me!" He just stood there and watched. And there were a couple other scenes like that, and also one of the last scenes of the movie was when he gets taken away, and he gets taken away to be freed, and Patsy just stares at him leaving, and she falls to the ground at the corner of the camera. Like, there was a theme there. I lost my train of thought on it, but there's like a theme there. Abandonment, maybe? Survival? There was a thing there. I completely lost my train of thought on it. But yeah, I felt like it was very morally gray. A very morally gray movie. Because it presented both sides as not being perfect. And the way I say that is like, it sounds simple when I say it, but I feel like it's deeper. I feel like there's a lot of deeper stuff there. I just can't put it into words right now because I can't find the words. But I give 12 Years a Slave a 9 out of 10. My first movie review to ever be posted on social media. Bling, the Xbox achievement. 15 minute video. Damn. Nobody's gonna watch this, but fuck it. I'm just having fun, man. I'm just having fun. Who knows? Maybe I might be a K-pop idol after the audition works out, and then I have a dedicated core fan base that will literally consume anything I watch, and I will have a dedicated core fan base who will create icebergs about me, and they will find this YouTube channel and be like in the depths of the iceberg. Olivo's YouTube channel, where he published a video about 12 years a slave. And you know what? I'm gonna manifest that. Hello, editor. Yeah, I see you making a video essay about me. Hello, editor. You got this little clip, didn't you? You should put it right now in the deep depths, in the deep dark depths of the iceberg. Hello, video essayists. Hello, fans. Hello, TikTok clip farmers. You're taking this little clip of me to put it on social media with some background music, right? And then you're gonna put some other shit of me being famous, probably, hopefully, right? I see you, little video essayist. Write your little video essay. Write it. Yeah, that's right. Download the clip for me. Good boy. Download it. Good boy. High quality download. I see you there. Are you gonna use Filmora or are you gonna use Adobe? That's crazy. This completely derailed the video. I was doing a movie review. 16 minutes. I don't know if I should end it here, but you know what? For the first time, somebody leave something in the comments. I feel like that thing there in that movie, that's something I'm missing in that part of the movie. There was a lot of morally gray areas, and it presented it in a very interesting way because, like, I don't know. I feel like the movie's way deeper, but I'm just missing it. Or I had it. I thought I had. I had like full thoughts on it, but I just lost it for a bit there. I regret ending here, but it's 17 minutes. I'm just gonna end it off here. Hopefully, I'll remember it later, and then I'll make a video about it. Or leave a comment. Leave a comment about the themes of the movie and that sort of thing. But yeah, one of the greatest slave movies I ever watched. It wasn't like really good guy. It wasn't good guy versus bad guy. It was just people trying to survive. And it was a very individual, character-centric movie to Solomon. Also, Brad Pitt was in it. So, literally me. Literally me. Thank you for watching the video diary / movie review. Please leave your thoughts in the comments. I would genuinely like to know. Shout out to slaves. Shout out Black Lives Matter. I should have done this video back in February. Could have gotten more views. Have a nice day, everyone.